Happy Sunday. That's what day it is when we're recording this.
Yeah. Sunday.
It's Sunday and it's Tyler's birthday.
Yeah. It's 43.
43.
No, 4.
Yes,
44.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
A whole year has passed. That's pretty crazy.
Yep. Almost mid 40s. I guess you could say that now.
How does it feel to be 44? Does it feel any different than 43?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No.
No?
Feels the same.
All right. So I was thinking that this episode should probably be about you because it's your day. And so I would love it if you would share with us some 44-year-old wisdoms. Thinking back on this last year, what stood out? What were the things that you're like, that made 43 the best, or not the best? What were the things that you enjoyed? What were what stood out?
Yeah.
It was not an easy year. So
No, we had a lot. Not, just life. A lot of life happened.
Mm-hmm.
I guess physically, we got into shape more so. I don't know. I don't know if it's been a year or about a year that we started that.
What?
Like,
What do you mean by
eating
shape?
healthier and...
No, that was like 3 years ago.
I feel it was like a year ago.
It's like at least 2 years ago that we did that.
Okay.
Because that was when I had my surgery, which was 3 years ago. So, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's become easy to do the, it's not really a diet. It's just
Lifestyle.
eating correctly, a lifestyle change. Yeah. I think you've pushed me to grow and set goals, like physical goals, like different races that we've run, which is definitely out of my comfort zone, I guess, for a lot of that. And so as much as I, hate it in the moment, it's always good afterwards.
You hate what, in the race in the moment?
Or just sometimes running. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's...
So what he's actually referring to is that we've been running.
We've been running a lot.
In case you're like, what are you talking about
Yeah.
right now? What
and
training?
It's sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. But I appreciate that, I get up and I go with you.
Mm-hmm. I love
even though I don't want to do there's days I just want to do nothing, which is not the right choice. So it's good to have an accountability partner to keep moving.
And we balance each other well on that, because there's days that I wake up to and I'm like, I don't feel like it, and then you're like, let's just go. I've never regretted going on the run.
No, not. I mean, when you're doing it, it sucks, but when you're done with it, you're happy you did it. Yeah. Yeah, so I think, running, and we started integrating light weights or just weights, and then, I feel like I'm in the probably best physical shape I've probably ever been in my 40s. I would say, let's just say 40s, than I ever was.
You're welcome.
In my whole life.
I'm just kidding. It's self-motivation too.
Yeah. I think that's the big takeaway in my 40s.
It's like the physical piece.
Yeah.
Any wisdom as far as what was something, if you were talking to somebody who's turning 43 and they're like, what's something that this year I should focus on? What's if you could go back and tell 43-year-old you, here's something that you will be proud of yourself for doing by 44, what would you say?
I don't know. I don't think there's any difference that 44 is going to be any different than 43 or 40. Hopefully it's easier.
You just listened to a thing saying it's supposed to get easier, right?
Yeah. I think that was Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins, yeah.
So there's keystone, big chunks of life where things get easier, and 43 plus was the next section.
Okay.
Or
so
more enjoyable.
I'm still like a year away.
More enjoyable.
I don't know if it's easier. I have another year of like tough.
You starting to enjoy your life more, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know where that information came from either.
There is actually studies behind that. Yeah. So he was quoting like actual like research where it's like 43 is because you're like not on the struggle bus as much anymore, right? Like most people are like some people are on the struggle bus still. Yeah. But you start to like your kids are older. Though I wonder how that actually plays out. And I know this is about you, but now I have a question. Is that with that research, because his thinking was when you shared it with me, it was like his thinking was like, and what the research says is like your kids are grown, you're starting to kind of come into yourself a little bit more, prioritizing yourself a little bit more because you can. But like, okay,
career wise, you're stable. Like
you're more stable. But here's the thing. Our friends are just starting.
Yeah, there are.
Like we have so many friends that have like little kids.
Yeah.
So how does that factor in? Like, is that an old study then?
Yeah, because I've also heard people are having kids later. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have 2 friends right now that are pregnant.
Yeah, so I don't know if 40, that's.
So yeah.
I don't know. I would think maybe still career-wise and things you're. Okay.
Maybe. Like I also know people right now though that are like maybe it's a millennial problem. Like that's us, but like
the study was from the Generation X.
Yeah, because like with millennials too, like we generally as a group seem to kind of struggle with like knowing what we want to be when we grow up, and like I still don't know. Like we've talked about that. Like I don't know what the future is gonna hold, and like I don't like to think of myself as like like back in the day.
Yeah.
It was like you chose your career path. And that's that in like your 20s. And you just work your way up that ladder. Yeah. And now it's not that way as much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, how does that all factor? So, like, I have all these questions about that. Like, I need to look into
where
that.
did it? I guess back to the question, it was like, I would just tell.
Side note.
Somebody who's coming up on a birthday or a New Year's resolution is take time for yourself. Maybe.
That's a good one. Why would you say that?
I don't know, like, just with the hard year we've had, it's hard to be there for people if you don't have a whole lot in your tank. So, yeah, having a well of whatever it is.
Yeah.
To be happy yourself, to help others. The people around you.
You sound very convinced of that.
Yeah, I'm thinking it out.
Like it was a question.
I know. I'm just thinking it through. Yeah, I don't know. I think start to add that in. I don't know if it's if it's a me thing, or if it's just a me thing, or it's a guy thing, or it's just like taking care of everybody else.
I don't think it's a guy thing because women do it too.
Yeah, I don't know. So taking care of everybody else and putting yourself second.
I think a lot of parents do that.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of other, even non-parents I can think of that do that. But I think that's still good advice to like, you can't pour from an empty bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, you've been tackling some goals of your own and doing some self-care in that way. Care to share any of that?
Yeah.
Jim? Like what? Like, I want first tell us what the goals are that you've set for yourself, but then explain why, because it might be confusing for some.
Yes and no. I guess. Like you were going to do a marathon, and I signed up to do a half marathon to do it with you. Yeah, I'm not. Like nothing's coming up that's big for me.
No, we're not running for 4 hours.
So we signed up for that, and then I was like, I'll make a goal. And then we did it, and it felt good. And then and then it took a while. You were like, after a race, you're ready to go. Like, what's the next one? And I'm like, don't talk to me about it for like 2 weeks. Like, don't even mention the word.
Until the MLK run popped up.
And then we did that, and we did really good on our PRs and our times,
and then he was like,
don't talk to me about it anymore. I'll do a 5K or something small.
And we signed up for a 10K. We signed up for a smaller race.
Yeah, and then we signed up for another one,
another half marathon
come spring. So,
and not only like it's right after our Mammoth March, which is a 20-mile hike 2 weeks before this next half marathon. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, well,
but yeah, so like little goals of running, I guess, and they're not like, I'm not trying to win. I'm just trying to just get a personal best.
Sure.
So.
But then you've set these other.
And then I had like, it was, what is it now, November 9th? So like maybe October. Like it was, there's things that are always in my head, like, it'd be cool to do this or that. And so it's like, it was October and I'm like, just do it. Just like put you gotta get
do what?
Gotta go going forward. So number one was 10 pull-ups, bench press my weight, and then a standing backflip.
Okay.
And I've always wanted to do the standing backflip. That's like been
You've wanted to do that for as long as I've known.
I think that would be the coolest party trick. Or just to bust that in an assembly at the school.
Oh yeah, that's teacher points right there.
But I've always wanted to do it, and I just never put any effort into like, besides watching like reels or whatever, but never like putting it into motion of like somebody to help or a place to help.
Okay.
So, and then I've done all three in the process. They're all process. So I've done the pull-ups. The bench is probably there. I just need to do it, I guess. I don't know, maybe today.
Maybe. Get Evan out there to help you.
The standing backflip, I got a, what is it you call it?
Like a trainer.
A trainer. Mm-hmm. And I met with him twice.
Which is wise. Don't just start backflipping on your own.
Some people could probably do it. It's not physical, the difficulty that I struggle with. It's the fear of breaking my neck. And that's the big thing. I fear
that too.
So, and I've gone twice, hit my face and my neck many of time, my ankle, my wrist.
Jamming your fingers.
Yeah. Just, I've gotten hurt a lot, but I'm making progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those have been all my goals that I like whipped out with a month before my birthday.
That's pretty good.
And just putting it at least into motion. And then I was like, well, if I can't get it done by my birthday, then I want to get it done by, this year. So if
you get it done soon, are you going to set a new goal for 45?
40 or 44?
Yeah, by 40, because this was all like you used to like, I want to do this by 45, and now it's like, if you get it done, what's next?
I don't know. I
haven't thought about that.
I haven't gone that far.
Okay.
I guess for like a new, do I take the physical piece a step further or
run a marathon with your wife?
Yeah, maybe, but. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I don't have those goals set yet. One at a time.
Okay. So, next question. When you think about this last year of your life, if you could go back and do something differently, like if you got Magic Genie said you have this opportunity, you could go do, I will give you one thing, one do-over. What would you pick and why? I'm putting him on the spot. He's known none of these questions.
No, I don't.
And I also love that right now in this, like if you're watching this, you look very angelic, Tyler, with all that bright light behind
my birthday.
It is, yeah.
I don't know. Do-overs?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's obviously spats that we've had that I would say different things or do different things to avoid.
Just avoid this.
To avoid and not have it and not have gone that direction. I don't know. Maybe, like for our kids, there might have been some guardrails I would want to put up.
Guardrails?
Yeah, just like things to like prime them for, like you can't change things that have happened.
Oh, I see.
But maybe like prep them for what to do when those situations happen. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's been like trying to navigate loss and grief and stuff with
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
like saying like goodbye to your dad would be like one. But I don't know. There's not like. I mean, there's. When about was that this year?
What?
Buying that crappy car for Dylan, and then that was like the biggest waste of money. It was just like a lemon. I don't know if that was this year, but that was.
That was not this last spring, but the spring before. So like a year and a half ago. But that
was close.
That still stings.
That was a loss of.
That was That was an all around.
It was grief and money and
really
just
horrible
headaches after headache. So
lesson in who to trust.
If I could undo that, I would undo that purchase.
That was awful. That was an awful time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that one's a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about if you could have traveled anywhere else? So this last year, we spent a lot of time. This last 1 year of your birth, not even just like this year, but so like 1 year from your birthday, we went to, where did we go for Thanksgiving last year? We went to my family's for Thanksgiving, right? Because we were like in Leavenworth and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, right? That was then?
I think so.
Okay. And then we went
Hawaii.
to Panama. No, Hawaii was 2 Stop
years
thinking that last year was 2 years ago. We went to Panama, and then we went to Guatemala. And then we went to Costa Rica, Mexico City, and then Seoul. Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere that you, if you could, again, like magic wand, is there anywhere you wish you would have seen this year? Or like a trip that you're like, I would have exchanged, like what?
I would have exchanged Panama for something different.
Okay.
Like
Why?
I don't know. Panama was fun, and it was cool to see the actual canal and visit Monkey Island.
Monkey Island was fun, yeah.
But overall, the city wasn't spectacular. It wasn't anything.
Sorry,
Panamanian. It was a city. It was just a city. Like, and a lot of people will say that like a city's a city, and they're all cities are cities. But I think there's differences in the vibe, and I don't know. I would have changed Panama for something different.
Where would you have gone instead?
I mean, I have a short list of places I want to visit. So like Japan is like still way up there. And we hit Korea. So that was great. We talked a lot about like Machu Picchu and all of that.
Yeah. But that was always like, it takes so much planning
and it's just,
more time. We would need a lot of time.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have changed that trip for somewhere else.
I think that's interesting. For me, it would be Costa Rica.
Oh,
that was like
those two would be.
I would put Costa Rica behind Panama. I would put actually Costa Rica behind a lot of places I've been. Sorry, Costa Rican.
Yeah,
lovers. I agree. I did. That was my least favorite place we went all year.
Let's say. Yeah.
And not that it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Like it was cool, and I'm glad we went, but it was like.
Yeah.
It felt like Disneyland. Like it was like here's what Latin America looks like light.
Yeah.
Like the culture is completely washed away.
Puerto Rico was I enjoyed much more.
Puerto Rico was 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I enjoyed that place more.
Puerto Rico is one of my favorites.
A lot more than Costa Rica. I agree. Yeah, Costa Rica would be number
Antigua
one.
was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved Antigua. Guatemala.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would undo those and go somewhere else.
Okay. So maybe this year, huh?
To what?
Check off other places.
Well, for sure. I think that's one thing I love about our life is spending time on and money on visiting and learning and visiting and understanding cultures instead of buying stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a trip already planned for those of you following the travel side of it. We're going to Taipei here soon. Yeah. So that's exciting. We post on about that. So, and then who knows for spring break?
Yeah, I get to start thinking about that.
And Evan's college stuff and all of that coming up this year. You're going to be an empty nester this year.
So this year will be big just with that.
Yeah.
Empty nesting.
It's going to be the next phase. Yeah. What are you looking forward to the most in being in this next year? And then we'll go.
What do I look forward to in 44? Hopefully it's a lighter year as far as like we've had a lot of grief. Life is just a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
It'll be exciting to just, it'll be the end of the year, but like just you and I having that opportunity to see what life is like with just the two of us, since that's something we have not really had.
If you've been following, like we got pregnant 3 months after we started dating. So like we've never, ever really just been the two of us. So that is, we're both looking forward to that. I love our kids and I love having them at home, but
yeah, I think that's something that'll be really fun.
Who knows? Like we're already
dreaming,
but we're already, I feel like as a couple, yes, we have our arguments and spats and we're not perfect, but we are very connected. So I'm excited to see how much more connected we become when it is.
I know.
Just us,
This is like, I feel like we'll have more time and energy. Mm-hmm. Maybe money. You don't have to feed those kids anymore.
Food aside, we're going to be helping pay for college tuition. So if you would like to, I'm just kidding. If you would like to donate or, tuition.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good year.
It's going to be a great one.
44 will be good.
I'm excited. And I'm really, really happy that you have spent... How old were you when we met? I was 20. You were 20.
24.
You were 22 turning 23.
Or was it 23 turning 24?
I don't know.
Almost about 20 years.
But we've been together for 20 years. 20
like
because Dylan's 20. So we've been together for 21 years, right? I think I'm doing the math right. Mm. I appreciate that you have spent 21 years of your 44 with me.
Yeah, me too.
So thanks for that.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you. All right, friends. That is that. We will leave you with that. Say happy birthday to Tyler for us. If you're watching this far, please, you could drop it in the comments or send him a message. Let him feel that birthday love. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.